Pickett also. He fakes out. Oh my, what's going on? Let's go, TD! What the hell was that? Let's go! Phoenix! Yes! Yes! Let's go! G'day, Steel Nation. Welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. This will go for about half an hour, maybe 40 minutes. I'll do a video as well. Pittsburgh Steelers season is effectively over. 20 seconds to go, 31-17. We're going to talk about everything. And yeah, it sucks. It sucks. 1,000%. Just got done doing live. We had over 55 people in the live chat. I'm saying, I know there's going to be a lot of questions about Tomlin, the players, all this kind of. We'll talk about it all. But no matter what, if we had no chance, when your season ends, it always sucks. It's not good fun. Made a lot of errors this game. I think they tried to play near the end, but the physicality wasn't there. God, missed tackles were awful. There were some penalties I didn't agree with, but at the same time, you got to play the game. You have to win the game. And they let up 21 points in the first half, and they could never come back. It is like the same old story. And you guys can vent and do everything you want to do. And I appreciate everyone's comments and all that kind of stuff, but it just sucks. It overall sucks. G'day, guys. I'll answer this question soon. I'll answer this question soon as well. We're gonna have a lot to talk about. Just a bit of a note. I won't be talking draft until probably March, right? Rudolph's gonna run, and that's it. The season is done in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Pittsburgh Steelers season is one and done in the playoffs. Again, that is now the 5th time they have lost a playoff game in a row, which is not good. I understand the frustration around Mike T. Don't get me wrong. I do. Man. It's now 7-8 years without a playoff win. I get it. They tried Kenny Pickett. It's been a weird season. They tried Kenny Pickett. They tried Trubisky. That was a failure. Rudolph had a good go for 3 games in a row. They went with Rudolph again, which we all expected to go Rudolph into this playoff game, and they came out flat. Flat as. So flat. So flat. It could be. It could be. And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay. The reason why, like, I won't get into it. I'm okay with it. The big thing is, I just go by, they're not going to fire him. But if they don't give him an extension, right? Let's say they don't give Tom an extension. He might walk away, and you might get a new coach. Change can be good. Obviously, that this team is not winning playoff games. They're not going to the next step. Yes, we're getting to the dance, and a lot of teams like that. At the same time, though, when you play that style of football where it's absolutely awful, then yeah, maybe change can be good. But we'll have to wait and see. Wait and see. G'day, Carl. What's going on? I don't stop. I do videos 24/7. I'll try and do a video pretty much every day. And then when we're in the off season, I'll get into a bit of a rhythm, and we'll probably do 3 or 4 videos a week, and some live streams here and there. I'm pretty much like a full-time functioning Steelers channel that I have my opinion on things, that kind of stuff. The thing is, I'm just not going to rush into the draft talk and that kind of stuff. Like, we're going to enjoy ourselves in the playoffs. And I'm not going to rush into things crazy because we've got now 7 months away from football. But yeah, I do videos all the time, man. I've done like 1,000 videos so far, 2,000 something subs, creating a great community here, and I'm just really pissed off and upset. G'day, Jay. It always sucks. No matter what, I've now been watching 25 years. When you get eliminated, and bloody Josh Allen ran for 50, 70 yards. So yeah, it sucks. It does too. It really does. It wasn't a very competitive game. Jamie says, damn, it's not going to see. I agree with you. Dead set. Yep. Another one I agree too. Yeah, I think in the offseason, they'll probably, to what I think is going to happen is they'll probably move on from Trubisky. I think Kenny Pickett will get another shot. and then we'll go and hire our new OC. We might see news like happen really fast. Like teams already are hiring head coaches. Teams are already hiring OC. So we might see news happen in the next 3 or 4 days where it turns around really quickly, and the Pittsburgh Steelers hire a new OC. It can be that fast. The ones we need are probably center, middle linebacker. I wouldn't mind seeing some safety work in there too. We can talk those things. I'm just not going to go into a lot of detail about drafting, if that makes sense. Thank you, Dr. Yeah, man. I'm just a bloke in my room talking Steelers, man. G'day, Autumn. What's going on? Yes, I agree with you. Edge guy, cornerback, need some help on the defense for sure. Yes. Sarah said we got further than we should have with a third quarterback. I am too. I'm very proud. I'm very proud of our Steelers, but at the same time, it just hurts the way they play. When you see them play that way, when you see Josh Allen run 57 yards down their house you let him run, like that bloke run. Yeah. Peterson get up there. It could be, I don't know. I just don't know what to think. I don't know what to think because I keep hearing sources are saying that he's leaving, and I hear other guys saying he's going to get an extension. I'm at the point it stresses me out. I don't know anymore. All right, we get to the dance and then we don't do anything. That's the big thing. We get to the dance and we had Mason Rudolph to be our third quarterback, and Kenny Pickett struggled and he got injured and should, some people might say we should have put Kenny back in there, and it's just all kinds of mess. At the end of the day, at this point, when we start commenting, a knee-jerk reaction is based off so much emotion because we lost, and we go, we should have done this, we should have done this, should have done that, right? It's crazy. So many things we should have done. That's why we stress over it too. Yeah, could be a point. Does Mason Rudolph even come back? Mason Rudolph is a free agent. Do they cut Dan Moore? Do they use Broderick Jones on the left-hand side? Do they go and draft a center? There's all these kinds of things. Just give me one sec, guys. One moment. Yeah, and I agree with Thomas too. We shouldn't hang our heads, but today's going to be rough. To me, how I deal with these things, today's going to suck. I'm going to go to work and be like, damn. But then I'm going to go back to my normal life. I'm going to do videos and whatnot. And I'm going to, just continue my life, and like you guys will too. But I think when the moment happens, you're like, far out, we got to live it Ed. Because not everyone can win, but it's how you lose. In those games, how you lose. Like, let's go to the stats, and we'll get into some more conversation about stuff. But the game ended, we won 10-7, we're 5-3 away, and we couldn't win to the Bills. They've had a number the last 4 times. 31-17. Team stat-wise, first downs, 24-22, pretty similar. We're 5-11, they were 5-12. Total plays were similar, but everything that we had garbage time yards near the end, and also they won at the very start, right? They had time possession, 33-26. I think Josh Allen carved us up. He was 21 for 30, 203, 3 TDs, 2 sacks. Mason Rudolph was 22 for 39, 229 yards, 2 TDs, and 106. So the Pickens fumble, that hurt us. The what was it? The pick as well, the pick to the end zone, going down, could have been 7-14 or whatever it may be. That hurt us too. Wasn't our day. Just was not our day at all. You can't turn the ball over at all. Minka was pretty much non-existent. He had 10 tackles. Eric Rowe non-existent. Cameron Hayward non-existent. Nobody on defense, I think, deserves like an A+. I didn't see anyone who played that great. You did some good sacks with Highsmith, and Golden got there once, but there's no game-changing play, and they definitely miss their all-defensive player, TJ Watt. Another year, another Steelers loss in the playoffs, right? Bills were the better side from start to finish, and that means a passing game and everything like that, with Josh Allen carving us up in the run game. James Cook got 18 carries, 79 yards, and Josh Allen carved. It's embarrassing. It's really, really embarrassing. It really is. G'day, Russell. What's going on? Always. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. G'day, John. What's going on? Oh, the tackling was so piss poor. Was absolutely piss poor. G'day, Gavin. G'day, Gavin. What's going on? G'day, Juice. Yeah, man. The tackling was so piss poor. Yeah. And it has been a wild season. Like we started out with Steelers vs 49ers, so much hype in the offseason, Kenny Pickett, and then we lost that game. And then we went and beat the Browns. We beat the Raiders. We lost to the Ravens. We then lost the Texans. They're still in it. The Ravens versus the Texans next week. Buffalo Bills versus KC. 4 teams left. I hope out of every team, to be honest, I hope that the Texans win. I don't want the Ravens to win, the Bills or the Chiefs to win. The Ravens, because they're in our division, I can't stand them. And the Chiefs and Bills, I've just seen them too much, right? I hope it's a story about CJ Stroud. Thank you, Autumn. I'll 1 second. I hope that CJ Stroud goes off and the Texans win their first Super Bowl ever. They've never been, and they've never won one. Autumn says, "Hey, buddy, I love Tomlin, but let's keep it real. League is pivoting to offense. We're really got involved with it. Next needs to become from the outside." Yeah, and that's true. The Steelers have been doing the same thing for so many years, right? I get that. I understand that narrative. I do. And maybe there might be a time if it is next year. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Tomlin gets an extension for 3 years. And I wouldn't be surprised if Tomlin says in the organization they walk away and they call it quits. He's got 1 year left on his contract. He might say to the Rooneys, they might have a conversation, and they might be like, you know what? It's time for both of us to part ways. Bill Belichick and the Patriots did it. Their turn kind of moved over. It might need a new, fresh face in the locker room. A bit like the Lions, how they got that spark with Dan Campbell. I can see that point. I definitely can. But I also see the other point where Tomlin does get this team to the playoffs. At the same time, though, you're wishing and hoping you can go and beat the Bills. Tomlin isn't making the fumbles. Tomlin isn't getting the penalties. At the same time, you've got to get them ready to play. And they weren't ready to play. Yet again, they were ill-prepared. The defense lacked physicality. The defense lacked any kind of Steeler defense from the last 3 weeks. And we're going to hear the same excuses from everyone. From Cameron Haywood to I don't know, Chris Boswell. He played well. But you know what I mean? We're going to hear the Eric Rowe. Oh, we should get him next time. We didn't play. And it's like, I get it. I understand why the Steelers fans don't want to. They don't want to buy jerseys. They don't want to buy terrible towels. They don't want to buy extra stuff anymore because they're putting so much money into a product. And when you don't get the product back, you feel like you cheated. I get that. I understand that completely. So it's gonna happen. If Tomlin moves on, then I'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. And I keep cheering the team. I'm for the Steelers. I'm not for Tomlin. I'm for the actual team. So it's going to be very, very interesting offseason. I'll tell you that much. But thank you very much for the $10. I do appreciate that. And this channel, someone said before, it's not going away. I think it was Kath. I do videos hopefully every day. I'll be talking about what is topical, what is going on with the Steelers, what needs to happen, what should be happening, all those kind of things, man. It's not going away. John Roberts, and I'm going to try and work as hard as I can. I've got my job now. I love my job. I've got shifts coming up here, there, and everywhere. I've got my real job, and I try and do this in my part-time, and I'm trying to grow the brand as best I can. Dead set. G'day, X. What's going on? Yeah, but he played good football, didn't he? He played good football until today. I don't get it. They played such good football in 3 weeks in a row. They get to the Bills and they just lose their mind. I thought Miles Jack did really well as a pickup off the couch. I thought Eric Rowe did really well off the couch. And next minute we just lose. G'day, Russell. I don't know, man. I've heard that too. Yeah, that's the one big thing. There's rumors from the outside sources, from barbecue sauce to all the way to mayonnaise or sweet chili. There's a lot of sources out there saying that Tomlin could walk away on his own point, and we'll have to wait and see. But like I said, they might go higher an OC straight away. I hear you. No, I hear you. They play well for 3 weeks. They get there, and as soon as they're there, it's like they almost give up. Dead set. Oh, it always hurts. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who's playing at quarterback, coaching. We cheer our team on. We invest so much time, energy, effort. I think we're one of the craziest fan bases out there. People, we talk about Taylor Swift and their crazy fan base. Steeler fans and I think football fans are crazy. We allow like a football. We allow a football to dictate our emotions. If that football crosses the line, if Rudolph doesn't throw a pick and we go 7-14 or whatever it may have been, or 14-14. I can't remember the time. It might have been 17-14. Then we're back in charge. If what happened next? And if Pickens doesn't fumble, we allow a football to dictate our emotions, which is kind of crazy. Same time, it's really fun. And I'm so glad I have this community around us too. 31-17, that was it. Thomas thinks Tom won't be there next year. Could be a possibility. Joseph, I agree with you. Dan Moore has been playing pretty piss poor the whole year. They've got to figure that out. Ciamala will stay. Center's going to be open. Broderick Jones will move to left tackle. And I think James Daniels will be on his contract. So you'll probably see a center and a right tackle, in my opinion. I like him, dude. I think Boswell's one of the best ones we've ever had. Yep, he gives a chance. Dead set. Yep. Yeah, Paul Amaro, man, he's a great player. He's fantastic. I hear that there was some things. Yes, we didn't play very well. Steelers didn't play very well. But when you see Goodell in the thingo, you'll see some sketchy calls. I didn't like the call that the tight end got a milking penalty. I didn't like that at all. I didn't like the penalty on Josh Allen. I think those are pretty crap. And we didn't get some things where JPJ got hit in the back, which was a bad flag, right? But same time, if you guys know, there is some narrative behind this. I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's a bit like WWE. Let's put it that way, right? They want KC versus Buffalo. They want Mahomes and Kelsey and Travis Swift versus the Buffalo Bills. So we sucked. Don't you worry. We sucked. But there's still some incentive there to have other guys going that way too. Dead set. I agree. Yeah. Oh, definitely did. Yeah. Could be a backup, that's for sure. We might see that too. There you go. Steelers have won a Super Bowl every 9.3 years of my life. They've appeared in one every 7. It's a very good point that the Steelers have been to 8 Super Bowls and we've won 6, whereas some teams in the NFL have won 0. So think about the poor Browns. Yesterday I was bagging the Browns out a lot. They've never won a Super Bowl. They've won championships. Think about, I don't know, the Jets. The Jets haven't won one. The Cowboys fans. We've got to lose. I think in life too, you have to accept the loss. You complain, you moan, you be poly pissy pants, and you be mad. And next minute you get over it and you move on and you try and figure out how to get back. I thought the season was a very enjoyable ride. It was fun. The Kenny Pickett stuff when he was healthy was kind of fun to see him play. Ups and downs. I like Warren and what Najee had done this whole year. They need to use Darnell more. They need to use Calvin Austin more. I thought he played a good game this year. I thought Goodwin Iwabuke played good on kick return. We don't know if he'll be back. So many moves like that. Our punting crew, Presley Harvin, he's one bloke that I think he's gone. I think he's done. I think Harvin's out. There's a lot of, I might do a show maybe next week. I'll try and figure out who's gone. You know what? I'll be doing shows all the time. But Harvin's out. I think he's done. Christian 46, he'll probably stay. Chris Boswell, I don't know what kind of contract he's on, but he'll probably stay around for the next few years. Pittsburgh Steelers, they know they can get to the playoffs. They just have to go on a run. And I was hoping it was going to be the Rudolph magic train would extend and keep going forward. And that man, there's no chance now if Rudolph even comes back. And I know fans, we love this story, but it's over. It's all over. And now it goes back towards Kenny Pickett, and who do we get the OC? It's just so many things. So many things. I agree, Brandy, 1,000%. Thank you, Cody. It's been a lot of fun, man. It's been awesome. I agree. That's right. I think Miles Jacobs played tremendous football. Coming off the couch, he's played really good football. And today we have it. Is that Ric Flair? Ric Flair is at the Bucks game. That's amazing. He cannot stay out of the spotlight. Miles Jacobs played pretty good football to get a chance, and then we didn't show up. We didn't have any middle linebackers. You lose Holcomb and you lose Quan Alexander. He's one bloke. I think he might. I don't know what's going to happen to him. He was going to have a big season, right? TJ Watt was out for this game too. They can't win without Watt. Highsmith tried his best to get there, but they were non-existent. There was 0 pass rush. They were non-existent. Where's Ogunjobi? Where's anyone on that D line? It was disastrous. There's just no one on the line that could do things. Jags fan, I was hoping Steelers would surprise. Yeah, so was I, man. Dead set. And I was giving Jags fans quite a few things because you stole our towel and you did things and they're knocked out. So here we are. We're on the same couch together. Holy dooly. That was unbelievable. I could not believe that Josh Allen ran down for 56 yards, and nobody wanted to tackle him. Kazi with the arm tackle. We had Peterson and Minka were jogging. Just didn't want to be there. Didn't want to be there at all in the cold. Yes. It could be, Brandy. It could be. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong, right? It could be. Yep. It could be. Definitely. Yeah. And I think you guys, it's kind of cool now because a lot of people are seeing it for what it is. I'm not saying it's all like that, but a lot of people are seeing it for what it is. And it's a better matchup. They didn't want Lamar Jackson versus Raven. And I'm not saying that the Steelers were totally cheated. I'm saying there's different parts of the game where the flag should have been called or things like that. And maybe players should have stepped up and maybe I don't know. Overall, the Steelers sucked and the refs didn't give us a chance. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I didn't even know who were they. I didn't even know who they were. I'll go for the Lions because my mate Gridiron Blitz, Derek is a Lions fan. I'll probably go for Lions and Texans. I'll go for them. I want to see the Ravens get knocked out, and I want to see the Bills or Chiefs get knocked out. But I wouldn't mind seeing Texans versus Chiefs or something like that. 975. Awesome. Thank you, Thomas. Yep. Very true. Very true. It was tough. A lot of work to be done. Yep. There you go. Yep. So that narrative, that storyline about Tomlin, I don't know. This will probably until we answer the question, until we get an extension, it's going to be rumor after rumor. So yeah, dead set. G'day 46. What's going on? Wow. There you go. G'day Nathan. What's up? In hindsight, yeah, huge off season. Yes. Someone gave me a chat too from Ray. Thank you, Ray, mate. Much appreciated. Good season. Hope we're better next year. Go Steelers. Yeah, it was a good season. I think overall, I'm not like today sucks, but I think overall it was a good season. I love the way that Warren plays. I like how he runs. We didn't see him move to get too much action. You know what I mean? I love the way that Darnell blocks and they play for him. I love the storyline with Rudolph in there, how he played him right to the end and had a chance. Najee had a good season too. Yes, it wasn't that crazy today, but it's not all on Najee and Warren. It's a whole team's fault. They didn't show up in defense. You can't allow 21 points. 2 easy TDs from Josh Allen to the tight ends over the middle was disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. So I like the way they play. I thought DJ bounced back this year. I thought Pickens, besides him getting really moody and frustrated, he played pretty good. But I can't stand the way they do the first down points when you're losing by 14. Like you make a first down, go back to the huddle and move on. Don't focus too much on that kind of stuff. But it's always the same way with the characters that are receivers, right? I thought the offense, it was tough, and the Steelers made mistakes. I'll be critical for a few minutes, right? I'm always positive, but let's be critical. The Pittsburgh Steelers shouldn't have brought back Matt Canada. That was a failure. The Pittsburgh Steelers should not have gone and got Trubisky. He was an absolute failure. The Pittsburgh Steelers maybe should have got someone better than Mason Cole. He didn't play good all season, right? Or like certain parts of the season. They maybe should have invested. It can't be critical of middle linebacker because they got the middle linebackers, but they got a lot of injuries, right? And same with outside linebacker. It's tough there too because they missed Watney in the playoffs. They missed Minga for a minute. So there are things that probably. And look, you guys talk about the Mike Tomlin and the timeouts. Yes, his stuff like that doesn't always work. It's tough. It's really tough. If we would have won today, it would have been absolutely on fire. Like, I mean on fire. We would have been so crazy, but we just played an awful game. Thank you, Stephen, mate. It says, when you're in Pittsburgh, come to a game. I'll hook you up. Yeah, I'm trying to get there next year. I got to work really hard to get some I've got to save some money. And my goal would be to go next year, possibly either training camp or later in the season. I want to see like a colder game. I like the games around week 16, 17, around Christmas. So the goal right now is to work hard on the channel, put as much time and effort and energy to work to just go balls out, man, and not give up. I've been doing this for 3 years now. 2 years I've been really going hard in the paint, and I'm not going to stop. I love this team. I love everything about it. I love the stuff we're doing here. And today we've now seen the first playoff game without Big Ben. And Big Ben talked about the culture. I thought it was coming back. I thought we had it. I thought we had certain players coming back with Eric Roke being called death row. We had Herbig with the sack, right? And we had the fumble. And we had all these things. And you're thinking, we have a chance. We have a little bit of a chance. And it comes down to Steelers versus Buffalo Bills. And it's like Buffalo Bills carved us up and they lay 30 points. The good teams like Texans, 49ers, they're all laying 30 points on us, right? And yes, we lost to the Cardinals, lost to the Pats. Wasn't a good time. But yeah, I appreciate the $4.99, man. Dead set. Dead set. Oh, I agree, 46. I agree. Yep. There you go. I agree, man. It's thank you, Ryan Leaf. Yep. We'll take the off season in stages, We'll chill out for a minute. 100%. It's a lot of fun. Besides the losing today, it's a lot of fun. But we'll take it in stages. Like I said, won't talk about the draft straight away, but we'll take it in stages. And I reckon too, if the Pittsburgh Steelers make a move, they'll probably make a move to OC next. In the next, we might see some extensions or some things happening fast because we've already heard reports about Belichick going to the Falcons, and the Patriots have already got their head coach too. So they don't muck around. The organization will make moves really quick. We could get an OC signing. We could get extension for Tomlin. We might get some clarification for Tomlin. You never know, right? 100%. That's right. We're so addicted to football. It's nuts. I know. I would have wanted that. We would have wanted that for sure. Yeah, dead set. G'day, John. What's going on? I thought Texans were on fire, man. Straight out of something else. Yeah, that'd be cool. I actually think Bucks are going to win today. I've got Bucks to win. Yep, dead set. It does suck. It definitely does suck. G'day, DB. What's going on, mate? Then the French guy. Yeah, we need someone to make moves in the offseason. Yeah, and we all thought Kenny was that. Kenny might still have a chance to be that. I'm not saying he's one and done because a lot of people gave up on Mason Rudolph and he played well, then he played bad. So, Mason Rudolph didn't play too bad today, but there's that one pick we had was kind of terrible. But these are the things I think we've got to take it day by day. You know what I mean? And it's been such honest to goodness, has been a crazy wild ride. And it's one of those things where, you know what, I do want to say thank you to everyone. I mean everyone. For everyone I've worked with, DB, Matty Peveril, anyone who I've worked with on this site. And in the offseason, I'm going to try and reach out to players, former players, coaches, active players, do the best I can to get them on the podcast. Because we talk this stuff no matter what. If we win, lose, or draw, we talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers, right? And that's why it's so much fun. This stuff now has granted me, to get paid a little bit of coin here and there. I've met so many cool people online. I've got the Hula University. I've got a lot of things happening. And when I go around overseas, if I see someone wearing a Steelers shirt, I'm like, hey, man, what's up? Or hey, lady, what's up? You know what I mean? Can you say that? Like, hey, what's going on? And you say, I'm Mark from Australia, and we talk football. Because you can go all the way back. You can talk about, Franco Harris, rest in peace to him. Talk about the good old days with Troy or good old days with James Debo Harrison. And we're in the period now that, it's like what Toddy said, right? It's been every 7 years we're in a Super Bowl, right? So there's a lot of bad things. There's also a lot of good things at the same time. And I'm so invested. I'm so invested now that I can't stop. I legit can't stop. It's too hard. Woof. Holy dooly. All right. Oh, yeah. I got to save up. I will. I've been working hard. No, I'm gonna save up for sure. I got some plans. There you go. Thank you, Jamie, mate. Much appreciated. Yeah, I reckon Bucks might upset. To be honest, I got Bucks to win this game at home, and Philadelphia's not playing the best. Everyone's going to lose sometime now and then. Oh no, you had to make it. Oh no! Now the baby has to wear a Raven jersey. It's the birth. Oh no! Oh no! That's crazy. Well. And that's it. Look, don't worry about me. I'm a bloke in my room. It's how passionate you guys are too. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's how passionate you guys are about the team and what memories you have about Pittsburgh and where they're going and what they've done and who you've met. You know what I'm saying? The Discord should be in the community post if you want to see it. Just scroll down on the community post. You'll find it. You'll find it somewhere here and there. All right. Halftime. Let's have a bit of a firework break, and I'll be maybe one of the last fireworks for the season. And I'll come back for the last 10, 20 minutes. Actually, you know what? Let's play this one.
It's the Steelers. What isn't there about it? Studs everywhere. Nah, I'll play punter if they want me to. Whatever coach tells me, I'll play. Man, I love football. I love to play the game of football. I'm ready to play football. I'm happy to be here. Just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be a part of this team. So I'm happy to be here. I love the game of football. I think it's an art. I think it should be played a certain way. And that's why I love to play the game. I just love football.
Alrighty, guys. I know there's other podcasts around here, so I appreciate your time. There's other ones, other guys on YouTube, all talking about the same thing we're talking about. So the last 10 minutes, if you've got any questions, I will field those questions and I'll do a video for today. And then that's it. The Pittsburgh Steelers season is over. Well and truly over. We've been eliminated from the playoffs again. And yeah, we're out of it, man. Jamie said we're done for football. That's fair enough. And yeah, I'll probably go live like once or twice a week, catch up. My goal is to still report on Steelers and have the best fun I can. So there'll be videos maybe in the off season with breaking news, or 3 or 4 times a week, maybe, because obviously it's slower. And then live chats will probably try and do the same time every week on a certain day. But I understand you. Yep. Colton says, yeah, it could happen. The other comment that I saw, Mason won't start next year if that's the case. I'm sitting out. You mean Mason Cole, or do you mean Mason Rudolph? Because Rudolph's in his contract. Yeah, I've been there before. I've been to Pittsburgh. I've been to Pittsburgh when they played Steelers versus Ravens and they won the division. I've been there 3 times. Yeah, we can make it happen. I was just thinking, what if I went to Pittsburgh and you came to Australia? Dead set. I can make it happen. It's got to work some things out. A lot of coin. It's a lot of coin to go that far. G'day, sir. What's going on? Sir Gary, what's up? G'day, Derpy. Yeah, fire everyone. Get rid of them. Get rid of everyone. Yeah, man. Yeah, Rudolph definitely got the hard bargain. That's for sure. But I thought you were talking about Mason Cole. Maybe he's out. It's all good. If you want to join the link, it's like the link is in the community post. Just scroll down. Scroll down, you'll find it. That's it. Yeah, I understand that argument. I get that argument too. Mink and TJ and Cam have been wasted. You'd like to see them, not calling them out completely, but you'd like to see them step up and play too. Do you know what I mean? Like, yes, they're a great player, and Minka made the All-Pro side, but did Minka really do anything crazy today? Not really. Did Cameron Hayward make any big plays? Not overly. You know what I mean? You'd like them just to step up for being those leaders. They miss TJ. They really do. The Pittsburgh Steelers are 1-11 without TJ. And it doesn't come down to one player, but the defense was lacking. When JPJ was out, it was good night, see you later. He was a rookie too. In the middle linebackers, I love Jack. I love what Robinson can sometimes bring, but they're third or fourth guys. We missed the other guys there too. We missed our safety. They played better with Eric Rowe at safety. Man, it was, and that's right. Rod makes a very good point. Very good point. It was rusty, dead set rusty. Thank you, so Gary. So yours is the only podcast I watch. You're great. I appreciate that, man. I really do. All right, guys, let's get out of here. I'm gonna make one more video, and it's gonna be about the same stuff. Probably a 5-minute watch, and I appreciate every single one of you, man. It's over. It's all over. I don't know what to say. That sucks. It really does suck. I probably said that word so many times. I don't have any losing music. All I have is the Skyrim music. Is it it? No, that's not it. It's very hard to be a fan. It's very hard to be a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, I'll tell you that. Of football. Yeah, that's it. I think we're done. Oh, it's over. God, it would have been fun. It would have been fun to watch Rudolph go on a ride. It's all over. Yeah. That's it, guys. Thank you very much for everyone in the chat, the super chats. The support is unbelievable. For a bloke in his room watching TV and the Steelers and having a go, the overall support is just nuts. It's just it boggles my mind. But I'm working hard, and I wanna do podcasts and videos and go crazy. Like, let's say we win the Super Bowl next year. Absolutely would be on fire. You know what I mean? It'll be on fire. That's the season, guys. I'll see you guys throughout the week. And yeah, time to drink, man. Peace. I think we're done. I'll see you later.